Hey guys, today we're going to learn how to solve the 4x4 Rubik's Cube. Now obviously this is a little bigger than the 3x3 Rubik's Cube, obviously because the Rubik's Cube has only 3 layers. This has 4 layers. Duh. Okay, so first thing we're going to do when we solve this is we're going to solve the inner 2x2 centers on all the sides. Then we're going to do what's called edge pairing, which is when you take all these little edge pieces, because they're scrambled up all over the cube, and you put them together. Then after that, it's scrambled just like a 3x3. Then after that, you just solve it like a 3x3. So in this tutorial, I will require you to learn how to solve a 3x3. If you don't know how to solve a 3x3, you can check out my other videos or click right next to my finger. Right there. Okay, good. Now, let's get on to the solve. First things first, there's a little bit different notation. There's just one different thing. In the 3x3, when you had, let me get you a 3x3 here. In the 3x3, when you had a little letter, like little r, you would have it so that you would turn 2, just like that. 2 of them clockwise, little r. Now, in the 4x4, it's a little different. Little r will mean you turn the inner layer only. So little r would just be that. Okay, little r prime, little r2, and so on and so forth. Little u prime, and so on and so forth for the rest of the cube. And that's the only new thing you need to learn about notation. Now, let's mix this baby up. Almost there. Okay, there we go. Now, you're going to pick a side to start on. And this side, since we started with the blue side for the 3x3, we'll start with the blue side for the 4x4. So first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up a 1x2 bar. Just like if you were to take this, set it up just like that. You want to take and make a 1x2 bar just like that. Now for this, you're going to need to use just a bit of common sense. You just have to look around the cube, find a blue piece, spin it up, spin it just like that, and put it into place. Once you have one 1x2 bar done, you're going to put that on top so that you can look all around the cube for other cubies. Now here, you can just slide it up just like that, slide that over, and up just like that. There. You have the inner 2x2 on the first side. Okay. This part you're going to need to edit out.
Okay.
What?
Why?
Because I got to show a different example.
Oh. Shit ton of editing.
In this example, you can see that this 1x2 bar is on top, but one of these pieces, the blue piece, is on the bottom. Now in order to get that up without messing up this piece, what you're going to do is if this were to flip up here, you would need this piece over here. So you're going to flip that piece over there. And when you flip this piece up, just like that, you're going to move it out of the way, just like that, and move it back so you didn't mess up anything else on the cube. Therefore, you can just go up and put it into place. Now once you have that, you're going to flip it over and put the blue side on the bottom. Now what you're going to do is you're going to see if there's any green on top. If there is, just like this, then great. If there's not, you're going to form another 1x2 bar, and I'll show you how to put it up in just a second. But here, we have one dot on the top. So you're going to find another corresponding dot right there. That'll match up with that. So what you're going to do here, since you can't just go like that because that'll mess up the blue side, you're going to bring it up just how you usually would, and then you're going to push it out of the way and pull the others back down. Therefore, you have that first 1x5 bar. Okay, Now, another thing is you're going to pair up another 1x2 bar here. So once you do that, you're going to put it underneath exactly where it is. You can't do it over here because then that'll take this one down. You're going to have it so they're right over each other. Blue side's still on the bottom. And you're going to bring this up, do a double U-turn, and bring that back down. That will get the second center. Make sure that blue is across from green now. If this messes up, then you'll have big problems solving the cube later. Now, something else we're going to do is we're going to solve the yellow side now. Because all we need to do is just solve these four right here, since we already solved that and solved that. So, try to get a 1x2 bar with the yellow. So there's one here, and I could put one right there. So just flip that up. And when you do this, you're going to want to turn it sideways, so that when you turn it just like this, you will not mess up that 1x2 bar. So, next, we'll find another one. Okay, one right there, right there. You can move that out of the way so you can put that down, up. And then, just move it right into place, just like that. There, you have the third center of your 4x4 done. Okay, so you have the blue side, green side, yellow side. Now the next side is going to be the orange side. Now, there is no orange in the center, so you have to make sure that you do this in the correct order that I'm telling you. So what you're going to do here is you're going to take a 1x2 bar that you already have down here, and you're going to do the same thing that you did when you put the green up here. Is you're just going to putting it up, followed by a double U-turn, bring it back down. Now, make the second bar, up, over. Now when you're making the fourth center, you want to, because you don't want to mess this side that you already made, when you slide pieces into place, like when I have to move this orange up to here, you want to move it up, but then you want to push it out of the way and move it back, so that this yellow face does not get disturbed. And then, from there, remember, line it up, pump it up, double U-turn, and bring it down. Okay, so white has to go on top, because white is opposite from yellow, and you see yellow is on this side. So if you went 180 degrees around, white would be here. Now you see that there's more red on this side than there is, because these two colors are just scrambled. So what you're going to want to do now, so that you get 3 up here and 3 down here, but of the correct color, white has to be up here. So you're going to take this white and you're going to put it directly in the path of these two that you're going to bring up. Therefore, when you bring it up, do the double U-turn, bring it down, you will have 3 here that are white and they're supposed to be there, and that one little angry dude who's not supposed to be there. So what you're going to do now is you're going to line these two pieces so that on the red face, the white piece will be on the top right of the square, and then on the white side, the red piece will be on the bottom right. And you're going to do this simple algorithm. You learned it for the 3x3. Right, up, right prime, up, right, up to R prime. And that will get you all of the centers on a 4x4.